What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. We're talking about some new upcoming fragrances, a few that are already available, speculation with them, hearsay. Did anything change? A couple of them being just rebottlings of the same formulas, because one, I'm assuming that, and the other one I've already read. It is indeed the case. So we've got a couple, especially something like Versace Man Eau Fraiche Extreme. That's very exciting. A lot of us have been looking for a Dylan Blue, Man Eau Fraiche, or a Versace Pour Homme Flanker, and it looks like Versace is going to finally start delivering on these things. So let's take a look at iFragrance and check them out, shall we? Stay tuned. So here we go, iFragranceofficial.com, your best bet for these new releases as they happen. Sometimes before they even release notes, as soon as they can put the press out, they put the press out. And follow them on iFragrance on Instagram. That's where they drop everything in their stories first. That is the first place to know. They have no affiliation with the channel whatsoever. I've just been using them from the start. I've helped them grow because I believe in the service they provide above all other websites available. Even though I use Parfumo the most for notes and stuff like that, when it comes to news, this is the spot. So here we have a reintroduction of Absolu Aventus. I mean, we might as well start with that one. I believe this is just going to be a rebottling because they're doing a lot of rebottling with their fragrances right now. Let's take a look at this article real quick. This is by Mona. So not John Harper, friend of the longtime friend of the channel. John Harper writes a lot of articles and reviews for them on here. Let's see. Brand new attire with an exhilarating twist. The 2023 version took the fragrance community by storm upon its release. Yes, it did. Heavily cloned at this point, too. But if you want the original experience, you always need to go with the original. Promising an elevated interpretation of the original Creed Aventus, it boasted a stunning fusion, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. With a reimagined formula following the Triple H batch, possibly a newer batch delivering a denser, more immersive olfactory experience. Well, all right then. Top notes of bergamot, lemon, blackcurrant, grapefruit, ginger, pineapple, patchouli, pink pepper, cardamom, cinnamon, Haitian vetiver, cashmere wood, labdanum, ambroxan, musk and oak moss. That seems like the same note breakdown. Is this basically the Triple H batch just going to be the standard now? Are you getting that from this? Comment down below. Is that your assessment of what was written? The updated composition highlights the fresher, fruitier side of the initial blast, ditching the spices of nutmeg and cloves from the opening. So it's not the same note breakdown. It is a reformulation too. Okay, so it is a new formula. Interesting. It's only been around for 2 years. They're already reformulating it. Begins with a vibrant, zesty burst of bergamot and lemon, providing a sunny lift, while blackcurrant and grapefruit accentuate the fruity side. Ginger adds a fiery twist with its fizzy, piney facets. In the Heart, pineapple, no longer featured at the top, is reintroduced to brighten the spicy core of cardamom, cinnamon, and pink pepper, grounded by the earthy richness of patchouli. Scent is anchored by vetiver, musk, ambroxan, and oak moss, with the addition of resinous labdanum and cashmere wood, replacing the sandalwood, tonka, and Aventus found in the older release, resulting in a deeper, more complex overall experience. So they're putting their money where their mouth is with this write-up, saying that at least they're trying to. It seems like they are saying this is the best version of the 3 version. This is now the 3rd version since 2023 of Absolu Aventus. I hope they don't make this a trend. Like, stick with something for a long time, because that creates a buying frenzy for fans of it. It's like, I got to have every version. And some of us are like that. And if I was that big of a fan of this one, I would feel that way. There's certain fragrances where I got to have every version or every release in the line. So if I felt that way about Absolu Aventus, I'd have to have this 3rd bottle. Some of you right now are like, yeah, I'm getting that. So I totally understand where you're coming from with that. Matte black, an all black matte finish. So they changed the bottle a little bit too. Black label feature cream in the front, conical shape. New versions featured on Creed's official website in 2 size formats of 50 and 100 ml, sold for $4.50 and $6.10 respectively. Yeah. Sure. So they are available for purchase currently, so you can get them now. Obviously, a lot of people are going to wait for them to hit discounters, but even then, it's going to be quite expensive. So, this is the hottest topic, in my opinion. I even mentioned it in the intro. Versace Man Eau Fraiche Extreme. Now, spoiler, they still haven't added notes yet. All we know is what this bottle and packaging looks like, and that it is indeed coming. I will buy this for full retail to get it immediately because I am so excited that they're releasing a Versace Man Eau Fraiche flanker of any kind, let alone an extreme. Now, look, there's room for major disappointment with this fragrance. This could be a huge letdown if it doesn't deliver as a true extreme version of the original's profile, because that's what people are going to expect with Versace Man Eau Fraiche Extreme. They're going to want an extreme version, an intensified, denser, better performing version of the original's profile. Obviously, there's going to have to be some changes to make an extreme version. Just ramping up the oil concentration isn't going to do it. Then they should have named it Eau de Parfum, Parfum, something like that. So to be extreme, certain notes have to be enhanced, enriched, and certain things may have to be added. A heavier amber, a denser wood, something like that is going to need to be at the forefront to make it an actual extreme flanker. Could be, as people like to call the cash grab, but every product on the planet is a cash grab. They're all designed to make money. But I want this to be an inspired release. I really, really, really have high hopes for this one. Discover Versace Eau Fraiche Extreme, the latest flanker of Eau Fraiche EDT for men, boasting an addictive fresh blend that takes the original's essence to dangerous extremes. So that's a bold statement. It comes in a rectangular see-through flacon in navy blue hue, reflecting the invigorating intensity of the blend. The new Versace Eau Fraiche EDP Extreme is for the self-assured man with a passion for luxury and an impeccable sense of style. It's going to be 100 ml and 50 ml, as well as a 75 ml deodorant. So we don't have any notes yet. Not available in stores yet. So this is early preliminary stuff. So all we can do is speculate, but we know that they're delivering a big promise. The packaging looks true to the original. Instead of the baby blue, it's navy blue. The bottle looks amazing. Instead of baby blue and silver, we got navy blue and gold. That bottle is iconic. I still think it's one of the coolest looking fragrance bottles of all time. I think it's the greatest gem fragrance of all time. I think it's quintessential first fragrance for any young man because it always works. Name a bad time to smell like Versace Man Eau Fraiche. Don't worry, I'll wait. Can't think of one? Did you randomly blurt some bullshit out that's not true? Because if you named a situation where it's not good in, bullshit. Blow my whistle, throw my flag, personal foul. That is a 10-yard penalty. I'm calling bullshit. It's that good. This is my opinion, of course. The original's that good. I think everybody should own a bottle. Everyone, at some point in their life, every man should own a bottle of Versace Man Eau Fraiche. Even if you never rebuy it, and maybe it wasn't for you, at least experience it. That sour starfruit carambola note, juicy citrus, fresh. It's a little fresh, spicy, very clean and musky and aquatic. This is amazing. So, super high hopes. They have exponential room to let me down and disappoint me with this fragrance. This could be, if it's not what I'm hoping it to be, or at least kind of what I'm hoping it to be, or what I think in my mind it should be similar to, if it doesn't deliver anything in the realm of that, it might be the biggest disappointment of all time for me when it comes to fragrance flankers. Or if it can get close to what I'm thinking it should be or would hope it to be, I'm going to be a happy ass camper and hype this shit to the moon and praise it 10 ways to Sunday if it does smell like a true extreme eau de parfum flanker of the original. So here they're saying it's woody citrus, fougere, and aromatic are what it leans to. So exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff, in my opinion. So let's slide on down and take a look at the true rebottling. Okay, Invictus Aqua. A lot of people DM'd me. A lot of people messaged me because Invictus Aqua 2018 for years was my number one favorite fragrance. Now it's my number two because Seraphine Blue from Zaharoff, it's just perfect for me. It's my favorite fragrance. It's my most worn fragrance in forever. I wear the shit out of this fragrance. And oddly enough, I wore that on Sunday. Then on Monday, the following day, I wore Invictus Aqua, the 2024 version. This is just the new bottle style, which we're about to read. This formula, the 2016 formula that was reintroduced in 2024, they're just putting it in the new contoured bottles, which today at the recording of this, Invictus Victory Absolu is coming in today. I'll be filming that first impressions video for Monday, maybe for Sunday, and I'll push the weekly rotation to Monday. I don't know, because I'm excited to do that because I have every Invictus flanker. I love all the Invictuses. I don't have Onyx because it's just a special edition bottle. I don't care what anybody says. It's just a special edition bottle of the original. But with this, they just rebottled this. So if you have this, you're good. Right now, I would still encourage getting the discounted bottle. It's like $90 to get 100 ml of this from Fragrance Buy. Just get this. Unless you just, because this is available on their website. I already been to Rabanne's website. It's for sale. It's just, you're going to pay retail. Why do that just to get the cool new bottle? Like, it's cool, but it's the same fragrance. And the only difference is these lines, the contour. So let's read just to show you. Because it doesn't say it on their website, but this official press release, because they get this information from the brand. They don't make this shit up. This isn't hearsay. Discover the new Invictus Aqua from Rabanne, a powerful, rich fragrance that dives deep into the marine DNA of the original Invictus. Facing the sea's ultimate power, the new fragrance perfectly balances the invigorating freshness of the marine accord with the powerful seduction of amberwood. Look, Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua bottle has been revamped to boast a glossy, transparent finish and a faceted blue glass bottle, while the formula remains the same. Let me highlight that for you. It won't let me highlight it. I was going to click and highlight it, but this is per the brand from Paco Rabanne. The formula remains the same. So they're just changing it to the new bottle style, which does look cool. I have Invictus Parfum started this bottle. Now the new Victory Flanker, Victory Absolu, has this bottle as well. As you can see, the original Invictus has it. It's just uniformity moving forward. Everything they're keeping in production in the line is going to be in this bottle. And I do think it's a sleeker look. It is a better looking bottle than the rounded version. So I am into it as far as that. Grapefruit, Marine Accord, Amberwood. Same exact three notes they give us in the 2024. That's just simplified version of the 2016, which I did a side-by-side with my official, carded sample of 2016. It is the same fragrance, the 2024 bottle. And they're saying it's the same. They did not change the formula, so 2025 is the same. 2016, 2024, and 2025 Invictus Aqua are the same fragrance. I wanted to stress this over and over because some don't pay attention. Some have a short attention span. So I just want to throw that out there. So I'm pretty excited for anybody that hasn't gotten it and wants to get the new bottle. There you have it. You'll be able to do so. Look, they're showing it all across the line in the new bottles. Exciting stuff, I gotta say. It's exciting stuff. Let's go back to the home page. And I believe there's a few more that I want to discuss before we move on with our Saturday. Le Sel d'Issey Eau de Parfum from Issey Miyake. Now, there's a lot of people recently, like literally yesterday, I think I had 3 people mention, try this, because they never saw my most disappointing fragrance releases of 2024 video, apparently. Because the Eau de Toilette of this is like the most generic thing they could have released. Like if you have a collection, one guy I responded to, I said, if you have a collection over 50 bottles, it's redundant. Because he was raving about it. And look, it smells good. I agree with you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm not trying to rain on his parade for enjoying the fragrance, but what I'm saying is I'm giving him my thoughts because he hadn't saw that I featured in a most disappointing release video. Because it's just a generic green citrus, fresh watery, clean musk. There's thousands of those that smell almost identical to it or identical to it. It was a very uninspired release from Issey Miyake. I was kind of disappointed from them. Literally today, I have a fragrance buy haul coming in with L'Odyssey Eau de Parfum. I'm excited about that. I love the L'Odyssey flankers. I love Issey Miyake in general. They kind of do their own thing. That's what I love about them. And they get very affordable from discounters very quickly. This fragrance will be $50, $60 at the discounters before you know it, in the next 2 months probably. And I'll grab a bottle because I have higher hopes for it. Le Sel d'Issey is not a bad fragrance at all. It smells really good. If you don't have other fragrances that smell like it, I could see where you would get a lot of joy out of it. I got a countless number of fragrances that smell extremely similar to it or identically to it. So I was very disappointed. So the EDP bottle looks cool, first of all. I have higher hopes. Give me a warmer version that changes it a little bit. I think I'm going to really like this one, and I haven't looked at the notes yet. It's just an assumption here. So, discover Le Sel d'Issey EDP, the latest flanker of the Le Sel d'Issey collection, which is only one men's fragrance so far. I think they have a women's as well. The marine woody perfume for men, so this one's even more aquatic. Woody perfume utilizes the power of the sea and land incorporated into a powerful blend of complete contrast. The mineral salt accord and seaweed note capture the invigorating freshness of the sea. So this is a saltier fragrance. So it has changed a bit from the EDT. The coziness of the land embodied by the smoky combination of incense, amber, and cedar. Now this one sounds good. Culminating in a solid fragrance that leaves behind a sophisticated scent trail. It's an aquatic, spicy, woody fragrance. We got sea salt, seaweed, incense, amber, and cedar wood. Yeah, I'm definitely interested. Not in stores yet, okay, but it says availabilities. Okay, so it might be out there. I'm gonna wait till it gets to discounters and buy it. I'm not gonna buy this at full retail, but I will get this before the year's out. I mean, we're in middle of May right now. It'll be in discounters before, like I said, into summer tops. In August, September at the latest, I'll be able to get this for $60 at the big bottle size, the 100 ml or 90 ml, whatever it is. So I'm actually pretty excited about this one. I think this one has real potential to just overshadow the previous release far and wide, just dwarf it and make it irrelevant. And fans of that EDT will probably love this one even more. This one sounds like a deeper, richer scent overall. So I'm definitely excited for this one. I think it's got home run potential for them. And let's see, is there any others that I wanted to cover? Yes, this new Aramis fragrance caught my attention. Love the look of the bottle. Aramis has had some sleeper bangers over the years. Tobacco Reserve, one of the greatest tobacco fragrances of all time, sadly discontinued, crazy expensive on eBay, but it's also a fragrance that there was a time when you could get it for 20 to 30 bucks for the two different bottle sizes at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. And I'm fortunate to have a big bottle. I did a giveaway of a sealed 60 ml with my members a few months back. One of my moderators actually was the one that won it. So we haven't seen a new Aramis fragrance in a while. So I'm curious to see what they're cooking up here. Let's read. Invigorating, daring, alluring. Bold statement right away. The new Intuition by Aramis is coming this summer, and we can't hide our excitement. The house proudly collaborates with the one and only Dwayne Wade. So it's a collab with D Wade. All right. So it's got to be very Miami, I would think. Wow, it's pricey too. $130 for 100 ml for an Aramis fragrance at retail. He must be getting a pretty big cut because I would think this would have been like a $90 retail fragrance. So let's see. Epitomizing contemporary masculinity. With this reinterpretation of Aramis, so it's an actual flanker to the original, and the fruitful cooperation with Dwayne, we're honoring the brand's unmatched legacy while stepping into a new territory in the ever-growing men's fragrance market. New fragrance available 50 ml for $95, 100 ml for $130. Eau de Parfum. So we got aromatic notes, fougere notes, woody notes. A true $20 fragrance note breakdown. Think Cody fragrances, Gravity, and stuff like that. Like the ones you can get at Walgreens and CVS for $20 during the holidays, 2 and 3 packs. That's the kind of note, Aspen, stuff like that. That's the kind of note breakdowns you get right there. Aromatic notes, fougere notes, woody notes. You telling me this is a $130 fragrance? No, it's a $130 fragrance because y'all are collaborating with Dwayne Wade and y'all are using Dwayne Wade in the marketing. It's a celebrity fragrance. So, guys, do not buy this at retail. Time out. Slow your fucking roll. Do not buy this at full retail. There's a big red flag here for me with that pricing. It being a flanker to the original. I'm not saying it won't be good. It'll probably be, I think it'll be pretty good. Might be redundant to a lot of things because they're not telling us much here. Aromatic, fougere, and woody, that's redundantly done to death. What separates it? What did you put in this fragrance that makes it special to stand out from other fragrances of its olfactive profile? Well, we're working with Dwayne Wade. Oh, that doesn't make it fucking special to wear. That just helps your marketing for big fans of Dwayne Wade, which I'm a D Wade fan, always have been. But do not. I mean, you can do what you want. You could literally while you're watching me, you could take $100 bill out of your wallet and tear it into pieces because it's your money and you can do whatever the hell you want with it. I don't care. I'm just trying to help you. Don't buy this at retail. This fragrance is going to get really cheap. In 6 months, it'll be $50. In a year, it'll be $35. In 2 years, it's going to be a $20 to $30 fragrance. Maybe 40, maybe. So, patience with this fragrance. I was excited until I read the write-up. I think there's room for disappointment here. At $130, I think there's major room for disappointment. I think based on what I'm reading, they're hanging their hat on it being D-Wade being involved instead of making something special. I don't think they made anything special here. I could be wrong. They could be hiding how special it is by listing these things. But based on what I read and based on the notes they're giving, do not buy this for $130 or $95 for 50 ml. Wait. Patience will be very key with this one. In a year, we'll talk about this. I'll get it. When it's $50 or less, I'll get it, and we'll talk about it here on this channel. I'm not saying others won't get it way before. Because look, there's content creators out there that might be wild as shit and be like, I'm going to be the first to get the views and do that and spend $130 on this basic ass fragrance I'm never going to wear again after I do the video. That's real. That shit really happens all the time. I'm not saying any one specific person, but it does happen. I still got to want to wear the fragrance for me to buy it. So I'm not willing to check this out for $130. I'll check it out for $50. $50 or less, I'll check it out. So whenever it gets to that, we'll talk about it here. Before that, you're going to need to look to someone else because I ain't paying more than $50 for this fragrance. And I'm a D-Wade fan. I got Way of Wade, when it started with Li-Ning, Way of Wade 1s, Encores, 1 lows, 2s, 2 Encores, 2 lows, Way of Wade 3s and 4s. I got his old Jumpman, Jordan, his D-Wade 1 and 2. A couple colors of each, especially the D-Wade 2 when he was with Jordan Brand. I don't have any of his Converse stuff, but you see how far my fanhood of Dwayne Wade goes back. I got a lot of Dwayne Wade sneakers, okay? Older stuff, too. The coveted, really good. New Way of Wade stuff, I don't hoop. Older Way of Wade stuff was styling and profiling with premium leather. Point being, I'm a Dwayne Wade fan, but I ain't a $130 Aramis fragrance Dwayne Wade fan. So, patience. All right, guys. So that's everything I wanted to cover. Thank you for everybody that stuck with me the whole way through on this one. I'm planning on getting the majority of these, except for like Invictus Aqua. I got it. Creed Absolu Aventus. I'll sample it. I don't have bottles of the other ones. I've had a decant of the original. I've had a decant. I still have a decant of Triple H batch. It's literally right here. Literally. Right here. Still got half of it left, less than half of it, but I'll definitely get a decant and check it out. And look, if I warrant it special enough, I'll buy a bottle from discounters. I ain't dropping $615 because from discounters, it's going to be 3 something of later, eventually. High 300s, probably. But if it's good enough, I'll get it. I got Absolu. I got Aventus Cologne. I got Aventus. Absolu Aventus is beautiful. I just didn't feel like I needed it. But this new version could be the best of the bunch. And if it's the best of the bunch, I'll buy a bottle. But yeah, that's my thoughts on these. I'm really excited the most for Versace Man Eau Fraiche Extreme. I would think most people are that are fans of anything Versace. I don't know how you can not be excited for that fragrance. So thank you guys for spending some time with me. Again, follow iFragrance on Instagram. Check out iFragranceofficial.com. I have everything linked down below. It's the spot. It is the spot. And make sure to like and subscribe before you leave. We'll see you on the next one.